right, what's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Hope everyone is staying warm and dry, respectively, wherever they may be. We're in the midst of a lull between two winter storms, or maybe it's the same storm. We got a lot of snow last night and overnight, and it's raining and snowing now, and we're supposed to be getting, I've heard, anywhere from like 4 to 10 more inches today. So that is why the content does not start until tomorrow. We originally were going to have a stream this evening, but due to the weather, life happens. So there you go. That said, I am awfully excited to bring y'all one really exciting new piece of content at the end of the week. But I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, so let's go ahead and fire it up. So starting off Tuesday at 7 p.m. or 1900 Eastern Standard Time this Tuesday, December 3rd. That's 1900 Eastern Standard Time, 0 or midnight GMT, 0100 CET. A lot of folks have been asking us to do it, so we talked to Jason Brooks over at Brooksprung Games, and we're hosting a sponsored live stream of Legacies. Currently on Kickstarter, and it's actually set up on the table for tomorrow's stream here in front of me, and should be able to help you guys make an informed decision on whether or not you think the game is going to be a good game for you and your game group. So a lot of folks asked us to do it, so we listened, and here we are. So that's going to be that's going to be tomorrow evening. So looking forward to that. Then the next piece of content is hopefully going to happen. The reason I say that is I talked to Clay over at Capstone Games, who shipped all of our the 12 cases of games that we had shipped over from Essen. They're finally arriving. Finally. They are supposed to be here maybe Wednesday, possibly Thursday. And if they're here before 2 p.m., then we'll do live unboxing. So it's 12 cases of games. I may break this up into one this week, one next week. We'll see how it goes. It may not even happen if the games don't arrive on time. But if they do, 2 p.m. Eastern, that's 1400 Eastern, 1900 GMT, 2000 CET. So if you want to see a fair bit of the games that we're going to be featuring over the course of next year, tune into that. Should be it's kind of like Christmas for me because it's been long enough now. It's been, 5 weeks, I think, that I forgot some of the stuff. So it's kind of like Christmas for me too. So it'll be good to see what all that is. Then on Friday, December 6th at 1900 Eastern Standard Time and midnight GMT, which is 0100 CET, we have a sponsored live stream of that behemoth of a box right here behind me, Big City. It's got a lot of really big minis in it. A lot of them. And the expansion box here, there you go, has a lot of minis in it as well. So yeah, if you're interested to see it before it's delivered, then tune in on Friday at 7 p.m. and should be a good time. Should be a relatively short stream. Same designer as Container. Completely different game, though. Let me tell you, different weight level as well. A little bit lighter, but still, I figure the lineage of the designs make sense for the show. So we agreed to do it with Mercury Games. So look for that on Friday. Then, here we go. Something that's going to be a whole lot different that you're not going to see anywhere else, anywhere on YouTube or anywhere else in board game media. Unpub Day. So we're going to be featuring Fiddle of Gold. So a little bit about what this is and then a little bit about the game itself. So I had an idea a number of months ago of this idea, and then I sat down for a meeting with Christoph Matutzik, who's designer of Craftsman and a bunch of other games, and I had kind of worked as just a friend, call it a broker, but a broker with no investment, just trying to help out friends. Last Essen. And what I mean by that is I made connections between people. I introduced Christoph Matutzik to the folks over at Eagle Griffin, to Clay at Capstone, to Uli at Spielworks, and some other folks. And he thought that was really cool, and he was able to get one of his games signed through those relationships, possibly multiple, I forget. This year, he and I sat down, and he reinforced the idea I had. And what that idea is usually, well, always, whenever we stream games and whenever we bring you guys content, it's of published games, or possibly like a highly finished prototype of a game that is about either coming to Kickstarter or just released or about to be released or has been released for some number of years. But what you guys don't see is the stuff that comes before that. And on top of that, I like the idea of pulling back the curtain a little bit and showing you guys some unpublished games and possibly some unsigned games, while also being able to help the designers be able to maybe get their games picked up. Or, you know, how we've done like with Age of Steam maps, maybe they get reprinted, or a game that we stream gets reprinted, something like that. So that's kind of the idea with this. So I'd heard about this game, Fiddle of Gold, from Eric Brocious and a couple other folks at The Gathering this year, which this is a riff on an 18xx game. It is unsigned, meaning it doesn't have a publisher right now. And it's pretty far along in the process. Does it maybe need some balancing or a little bit of development work or here or there? That's not for me to say. But it's pretty far along. It's far enough. Let's put it this way. If this were coming to Kickstarter, it's plenty far along enough to be able to show off. But it's unsigned. And so after sitting down and talking with Christoph, it kind of cemented the idea. And I ran it by some publisher friends, and they said, you know what? That's kind of an awesome idea. And I would find it interesting to watch because, no, you cannot get the game we're going to be showing you Sunday. But if there's enough interest, maybe a publisher picks it up so that you then can be able to pick up this game or play this game yourself down the road. Plus, I think it's cool. You get to a behind-the-scenes look of what some of these games look like before they're published, before they're picked up. And again, I thought it was kind of a fun idea. I hope that you guys do as well. So that's what we're going to do. Now, is it always going to be a game that is unsigned? No. Is it going to be like a game like Coffee Traders, to where we have a prototype that is not anywhere looking like what it's going to be, and there's still some rough edges here or there that might need to get knocked off? That's a game, as an example, we might feature. But on top of that, like if Christoph were to solicit a bunch of games for us to show off for him, he might send me like an elevator pitch about each one. And the ones that I think are interesting, I say, hey, send me a prototype of. And maybe none of those pan out, but maybe there's something there. And so it lets you guys as viewers get to see the behind the scenes stuff and see things along the process that you wouldn't normally get to see. It helps the designers because then they can say, here, go watch this live stream of these guys playing it over on Heavy Cardboard. So that's a win. And it helps the publishers because, well, it goes through my vetting process, which is this game interesting and do I think y'all would want to see it? So it removes a step that they have to do. It removes some of the legwork they have to do. Anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts on the concept of it. We're going to do this. The plan right now is to do one stream per month to do this. And the first one is going to be Sunday, December 8th at 1 p.m. or 1300 Eastern Standard Time. That's 1800 GMT, 1900 CET. Now a little bit about Fiddle of Gold. Fiddle of Gold is an 18xx style game where the theme is unlike anything you've ever heard. Players are demons. We are investing in the souls of musicians. And when musicians get accomplished enough or famous enough, they are able to buy back their soul or their shares of their soul from us as demons. And we make investments in that. So it very much, there's no track lane, there's nothing like that, but there sort of is. Anything past that, I think you're just going to have to see. The prototype is downstairs. Sam LaFleche, who is co-designer on the game, is going to be here. He is going to not only be teaching the game, he's going to be kind of GMing or running the game, and there's going to be 4 of us playing it. I believe 2 of us have already played it. We played it at HeavyCon, and 2 of us are experienced, not experts, but experienced 18xx players. So I thought this would be an awesome first one to bring y'all. So hopefully you guys are excited about it. I hope people enjoy it. If not, then maybe after a few months it doesn't go anywhere, but maybe so. So yeah, I think it's fun, and hopefully you guys are excited about it, because I'll be honest, I'm awfully excited about the idea, and it's something that nobody else is doing. So I'm sure they will eventually, but it's something that nobody's doing right now, and I thought that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, kind of. Wicked Loki says, it sounds like Devil Went Down to Georgia. Kind of. Yeah, if you listen to the song, it's kind of that. That's the inspiration behind it, and it should be a lot of fun. No, demons aren't buying back their souls. The musicians are buying back their souls. So yeah, this hopefully you guys are excited about it. And if not, I'll hear about that too. So there we go. So that's what we're looking at this week. If you guys haven't heard, we had some server issues that have since been resolved, and the podcast is finally live. Episode 142 dropped yesterday. It is mine and Martin Fowler's deep dive into City of the Big Shoulders. I would highly recommend you guys go listen to that over on heavycardboard.com or your favorite podcast app. For those asking, we are in the works of getting the podcast over on Spotify as well, which that'd be cool. I'd like to be able to, say, hey, Alexa, play Heavy Cardboard. Like, that's just cool, right? So I would like to be able to do that as well. So that's in process. In the meantime, your favorite podcast app or over on heavycardboard.com. Check it out. I'd like to hear your thoughts, both on our review as well as the game. So reach out to me. Leave a comment down below about what you think of the streams this week, not just the Unpub Day, but as well as Legacies, the unboxing, and Big City. But also, I'm excited to hear your thoughts on the Unpub Day and Fiddle of Gold specifically. So I will see you guys tomorrow night at 7 for Legacies. Looking forward to it. Thanks, y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe if you're in the Northeast. It's crappy out there, so I'm staying inside and working up at the computer all day today. So take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.